Imagine you are the one who survives the first attack at Jebel Sahaba in 11,000 BC. Not because you're stronger, because you're luckier, and luck feels like guilt. The next morning you walk the edge of the camp, listening for footsteps that aren't yours. The elders argue in tight voices. Do you flee, or do you stay near the river that feeds you? No choice feels clean. You try to rebuild. You knot nets with shaking fingers. You gather reeds while scanning the ridges. You sleep in fragments, startle awake, hand reaching for a pole that isn't there. Someone spots tracks. Another says the tracks are old. Even the ground gives conflicting reports. A child asks when it will be safe. You can't answer. You don't know if the killers are gone or watching, waiting for you to relax. Then it happens again. Not a grand battle. Not horns and banners. A sudden hiss from the rocks. You dive, too late to help the one beside you. An arrow hits them, and they drop like a net cut from its rope. You realize the horror. This might not be one day of slaughter. It might be a pattern, raids that return, like a predator testing a herd. You scramble behind cover. Your heart is trying to break out of your ribs. You hear stone points strike wood, bone, earth, 3 different sounds, all final. When it ends, you bury the dead with hands that feel borrowed. You place them close, because separation feels like abandonment. Thousands of years later, people will argue, one massacre or many attacks. But you, standing here, know what the argument really means. Either way, your community is being erased by organized violence. The cemetery becomes a record of pressure, fear, and repeated killing. And in the present, when you hear that war requires cities and kings, you remember this riverbank. You remember how early humans learned the deadliest coordination of all, to kill together and to come back and do it again.